Do you take the money and risk your career, or do you stay with what you know and hope that it keeps working? I think you're on the right track though, given current trends. You see this came out. Twitch viewership takes another hit as rival Kick reaches huge milestone. Twitch has taken another hit in Q2 25 as rival platform Kick reached a major milestone, surpassing 1 billion hours watched for the first time. YouTube held firm as the dominant force, maintaining over 50% of the entire market's watch time and matching its Q1 numbers with 14.83 billion hours watched. That's crazy to me. That is insane, because YouTube is like, I don't know. I feel like I'm going to do some research on what YouTube Live, like that title actually means. Oh, maybe I don't have to. YouTube gaming. Okay, so gaming took up 15% of that 14.8 billion hours watched. Because I was gonna say, like, the only time that I watch YouTube live streams is if it's somebody that I already know and I'm just being there to like help out their watch time anyway. I don't actively go out and just, not like sometimes I do on Twitch where I'll look up a game or something like that and be like, all right, I'm just gonna find a random streamer on YouTube to watch. Like, I've never one time done that in my life. So there's 12 billion watch hours happening on YouTube from content other than gaming. Random browsing YouTube live streams very hard. I agree. Yeah, I don't understand what, like, I gotta do some research into that. Very hard to watch anything live that isn't on Twitch just because I'm so used to it. Yeah, I mean, that's kind of how I am too. Like, Twitch is just that was the first platform that I got into watching streamers and stuff like that. Like TikTok, I will say, like, TikTok is 27%. I can see that because, like, you can just be scrolling and it'll show you a live stream without having to like search it out, right? So it's very easy to go on TikTok, watch a live stream, and you may be hooked on that like right away. Whereas Twitch, you kind of have to seek out. YouTube, you have to really seek it out. And I'll be honest, Kick, I'm very new to, so I haven't watched Kick at all. I feel like that works basically the same as Twitch. You just go on there looking for something in particular and find somebody to watch. Yeah, I don't know. I want to kind of research the YouTube thing and just see like where all this watch time comes from. The real movement came from Kick, which saw viewership surge by 28.1% quarter over quarter. That is a massive number. 28.1 quarter to quarter is crazy. Twitch, meanwhile, posted its third straight quarterly decline. Besides, you don't think you know anyone that you like on Kick. I completely agree with that. I only follow one person on Kick, and it's just because they started streaming on Kick with this for this exact reason right here. Interesting that Kick is in between YouTube and Twitch in terms of the gaming percentage. Yeah, so this says that Kick gaming is 2% of the overall watched too. That's weird. Okay, so Kick is hardcore pushing other stuff. I mean, obviously Gamba, yes. I will say though, yeah, this looks bad that it's been 3 straight quarterly declines for Twitch, but if it's a 0.9% in Q2 is really not that bad, I feel like. Now, if this continues for like a year, another year and a half, then yeah, that's concerning for sure. A 0.9 isn't that bad considering Kick went up 28.1. When I read this, I see that people that are on Twitch are like committed to watching Twitch, right? So like the people that are streaming on Twitch, their viewers, they're committed to staying on Twitch. Whereas this huge number right here, I feel like it's gonna drastically drop down in the next quarter once this fad of multi-streaming kind of becomes the norm. That number right here is gonna be like way different, and people are gonna be more balanced of like, okay, well, the streamer that I watch is on Kick, Twitch, YouTube. I'm gonna go watch on whatever platform is easiest for me. This number for Kick is gonna look crazy for now because they're offering this 9 95 to 5 rev split, but this number to me is more comforting in knowing that like people are still kind of watching Twitch. Like, yeah, again, the number dropping and stuff is kind of concerning, but still 15.7 to 3.7, there's a lot of people still watching Twitch. That's why I'm so hyped on being able to do the multi-stream, because it's like I can be on 3 to 4 platforms in one night, and there might be strictly a YouTube live viewer that taps into the YouTube stream, and there you go. There's a new sub, there's a new, a new number to help out or whatever that would have never found you on Twitch or Kick or whatever. I feel like so much of it is like just preference, Just wonder how many can be bots, if yeah, I mean, dude, that's the thing. Like, it sucks because somebody like me, I want to earn it, but also it feels impossible to get to a certain point where you could, possibly have a career or something like that, because people are out here getting all of these views and you wonder how many of them are actually real or not. And I've been keeping up with streaming stuff like this. Is it common for bigger streamers to make deals and not be able to stream on multiple sites? It was for a while, yes, it's for sure, Chucko. I would say that was more commonplace around like COVID time, and up until probably around last year or so, I would say it started to drop off a little bit. Some streamers were getting multi-million-dollar contracts to stream to one platform and one platform only. And it's not just semi-small streamers or people that were close to making it. I'm talking about people who had multiple million followers on a platform like Twitch that were getting, just say, a YouTube live contract, and so they left 2 million followers behind on Twitch to go stream to YouTube. That's a massive risk to take, because you might piss off half of those people and they don't go to your YouTube, but then you still have all of your subscribers that you had before, plus a bunch of people from Twitch that are going to be like, okay, well, this is my streamer, so I'm going to go watch you no matter where you are. Plus, you're getting paid multi-million dollars to do this anyway. It was almost like a balance of, do you keep with your community that you spent who knows how long building up, or do you abandon that for however long the contract is, not knowing if it's going to go well either? It could ultimately crash your career, and then just hope that at the end of the contract, either you're comfortable where you are, or you have to try and go back to what made you successful to begin with and just hope that it works again. There was a time where Facebook Live was doing the same thing. People were getting gaming contracts to stream exclusive to Facebook. I can't imagine going onto Facebook looking for a stream. I have a Facebook account that I keep just to use Messenger because I have friends that live overseas. Like, that's the only reason I have a Facebook, and there's a lot of people that are that way too. And young people, especially, like young people, they don't mess with Facebook, dude. Do you take the money and risk your career, or do you stay with what you know and hope that it keeps working? Twitch viewers are loyal to the platform. There isn't much growth, even a little decline. Yeah, I mean, Twitch, that's the thing, like I was saying, like I feel like Twitch is kind of in this place of just survival right now. Kick looks really good right now, but I don't know if it's gonna last. And I feel like Twitch, even like people have been saying in chat, like, I mean, I'm an extremely small streamer on a platform with thousands of others, right? And even in my small community, I have multiple people saying Twitch is where I go to watch live streams. I wouldn't know what to do if I had to go somewhere else. So you take my small community and multiply that by all the other small communities, and then everybody else combined, Twitch is just like your go-to platform right now. I don't really see that changing anytime soon. I would just say that they do need to improve on some things, especially I think the saving grace that could happen for Twitch is this 28.1% with Kick. A lot of that has to do with the revenue split. If Twitch is like, okay, we get it, we need to be better about it, and they offered a better split for the streamer to what they get, then that would help out the numbers tremendously. A lot of people already have given up on Twitch because of the 50-50 rev split. I feel like if they take the hit right now and say, okay, even if it's like 75-25 or something like that, it'll be enough of like, okay, we'll stick with it for now, and they'll see a bigger kind of return on that in the end than continuing to be at 50-50 and see this gradual drop as the other ones are going up. Just my opinion. I don't work for any of these companies. I can't make the decisions. I don't see the numbers that they see. This is just my opinion as a streamer, as an observer. Multi-streaming is only just starting to gain traction. There's still way more growth potential. Yeah, exactly. YouTube Live is mostly non-gaming. Twitch is mostly gaming. Kick is 50-50. Yeah, it's like, it's really hard too, even with multi-streaming, like it's really hard to convince people to go follow you in other places. Like wherever they find you, I would say 80% of those people are only gonna follow you where they found you. So if I had somebody on YouTube that found the stream and they subscribed there, and I was like, hey, Jeffrey Bezos, where's that Twitch, where's that Amazon money coming in? But yeah, if I had somebody in YouTube that subscribed there and I was like, hey, you know, I stream on Twitch, I stream on Kick, the chances of them following on the other platforms are very small. Like it rarely happens where you guys are like the core of the community, right? Like the ones that are here now, like you guys are supportive in everything that I do, and so y'all are the exception. But then when you take like this small part of the community that is here, most streams, in chat, stuff like that, it's ultimately a small percentage of the overall community, right, that's in here once a week, a couple times, whatever. More than likely, they're not going to go from Twitch and give me a sub on YouTube and a follow on Kick and go to my TikTok and follow that. It's pretty hard to get people to do that, right? And so that's why I've been so like trying to get OBS and everything working, is so that I can do these multi-streams, because it's big to try and get your eyes on as many screens as possible, right? Like I want to get the stream out there more. I'm not trying to make this a career, but like, yeah, it's cool to grow, right? Like I'm putting in a ton of work, so of course naturally I want to grow the channels. I'm excited to see where the multi-stream goes now that it's kind of allowed, technically, giving Kick's better rev share with streamers. If that attracts current streamers to focus on Kick, or gets new streamers to only start on Kick, that would really start to spell the doom for Twitch. Exactly. Yeah, I mean, I'll be honest, I would say it was around this time last year where I kind of finally had time to be like, all right, I'm gonna focus on streaming. If anything happens with it, great, whatever. If it was this year that I started, I would try Twitch, but I would be more drawn to Kick because of the revenue split. 95-5 compared to 50-50, it's a big difference. I agree 100%, Magic Turtle. Like if I were somebody new, I would be looking more towards Kick than I would Twitch right now. Again, I will still say overall this drop right here is not that bad. Now I would have to go back and see. It says 3 straight quarters. I don't know what the other 2 quarter drop was, but this doesn't scare me that bad, to be honest. Twitch mobile freaking sucks. It does. Yeah, Twitch mobile is a joke. Main reason you're only following on Twitch and YouTube is because you refuse to use TikTok or Kick. I mean, that's completely fair. That's, yeah. No, but like, I get it. Like, I honestly don't like Kick. I don't like the people who run Kick, but it's hard to say no to 95.5, right? Now, I have 1 sub, so it's done, you know, I have 1 sub. It hasn't made a huge difference for me, right? The potential that one day somebody could watch the stream over there and sub and stuff like that, like I'm not gonna turn that down. You know, I gotta look out for myself too. So I don't agree with Kick in a lot of ways, but I know what I'm doing is what the same thing I would be doing over here. The frick is that? Why did that have a song with it? Oh, okay. Yo, I was so confused. Magic Turtle with 5 gifted over on Kick. Dude, Hey, thank you for the 5 gifted, dude. I was so confused. I was like, wait, why am I hearing music, being chilling? Like 95.5 would be tempting if I was making money. Yeah, I mean, that's what I say. Like, I don't like Kick, but it's hard to turn that down. You know what I mean? So thank you, Magic Turtle, for sending this article over. I'm gonna keep that open so I can read more into it later.